Can you paint a watercolor only using black paint? We're going to find out today. I'm using my Schmincke Cherry Pit Peachstone Grape Seed from the Naturals collection, and then also the Vine Black and Ivory Black in this two other collections that I have. We'll also be using the Derwent Tinted Charcoal, a Pit Pastel, and the Neocolor 2 Black. So let's get started and have some fun painting a neutral black painting. Okay, so we've got 5 watercolors that we can use. The Cherry Pit, the Peachstone, oh, there should be an E on there, E, and the Grape Seed all come from the Schmincke's liquid charcoal set, and they actually have they're made from burnt Peachstone, cherry pits, and grape seeds. So that's how they make those colors. They're a little chunky, they're a little granulating. The Vine Black comes from this set of the Schmincke Naturals watercolors. And then this Ivory Black comes from my new set of Schmincke tube colors. They also have the Derwent Tinted Charcoal in dark. And I'm going to use the Pit Pastel and the Neocolor Black, Neocolor 2. Okay, let's get started. So I think we're going to start with some pencil lines. We're not including pencil as being black. This is the Paul Rubens hot press paper. I want to make some marks through here and do some erasing. This is, in order for this to be successful, we're going to have a lot of lines and leave the dreaded white space. You guys know how might need a darker pencil. Maybe. I think this might be good. So I really want to create some texture through here. I'm also going to put down some white resist marks. To kind of give us a little bit more texture. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. I just kept seeing a lot of videos that were like, don't paint with black. And I'm like, why not? I love black. I maybe don't use it as much as I used to, but I do love it. So why not create one whole painting, one watercolor painting with just black? Especially when they're so varied in color. I think we can really get some nice variations. I really want that to be dark. Okay. Let's come in with our paper here. Got some wax paper with crayon, or I'm sorry, deli paper with crayon on it. I'm gonna make some marks through here. These are really gonna add to the feel of this piece. Now I'm hoping that we're gonna definitely have to watch our washes, I think. Watch our washes, that's kind of hard to say. So I don't want to get in too dark too quick. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start off with some of the grape seed because it's the bluest of the blacks. That's not it. I'm trying to remember what order I put these in. I think I put them in the same order that I put them on the card, but we'll see. So we're going to get our tea wash going here. And just make some light marks. Okay, we need more room. I can get my arm going. This is going to be very moody, I feel like, because we're just using black. Let's get a little bit more. You can already see like how, oh, there we go, how much texture is in this paint. Let's add a little bit of the Cherry Pit up here in the sky as well. I think that might be kind of fun. So our sky isn't just all one color. Let's come with a palette knife. Let's scrape back in a little bit. Might be too much. It's right here. I'm like, where is my... color shaper? I'm gonna come back in. Maybe. Got too many lines going on in here, guys. Not off to a grand start. That's all right. Wasn't really liking where that was going. Look, it's already feeling very moody to me. More cherry pit, I think, down here at the bottom. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, that's really nice. Love. The cherry pit is my favorite. I had to actually cut the end of the tube off because it's almost gone, which means I need to probably order some more. Of the three Schmincke tinted charcoals, I think the peach stone was my favorite. Or I'm sorry, God, I can't talk today. The cherry pit was my favorite. That's what I'm trying to say. This is the peach stone. I just love how varied these are. Like, it's really kind of interesting to me. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I want some more of that blue, the blue-black grapeseed to put through here. And I did wet that paper down just a little bit. I think it needs to be even more. Oh, that's the wrong color. It's hard with the black to remember where the colors are, because they're all so similar on the palette. Okay, third one is our... really want this to be dark. Especially through right here. Okay, I'm liking it so far. It's a little crazy up here. I am gonna allow myself to use some white crayon or some white Caran d'Ache as well. I might wanna lift some of this color out of here. Yeah, it's not really coming up. Okay, what are we gonna do down here? I think we need to add a little bit of the... I haven't used any of those other two blacks yet though. I'm gonna add a little bit of the grapeseed. Through here, really pick, oh, those marks are fabulous. We might need, I'm thinking I might want to use a little bit of aquapasto. We haven't done that in a while, and that will give us another texture. More of the cherry pit, and maybe a little bit more of the peach stone. Just another little light wash of it, I think. Like, just maybe like through here. That peach stone is nice. You can really feel the texture of these though, compared to like normal paint. It really has a grit to it. That looks almost like a lino cut going through there. Let's add more. Maybe just a bit more. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna think about some aquapasto. Okay, so I've mixed up a little bit of the vine with the cherry pit. And we've got this pretty cool color mix going on here. You can see it's a little thicker. For those that you don't know, this is the Aquapasto. What it does is it adds thickness and makes it more gouache like an impasto. Really fun to use. So I just want to make like sort of a mark coming through here. I do have this little tool, catalyst wedge tool, that makes some pretty groovy marks. That's nice. Okay, I really like that. I feel like that's something we can work with. Do we want another line of that? Maybe up here. Maybe just a little bit up here. So we can really define the spaces. You can see how you can get these pretty thin marks with the Aquapasto, which makes it really fun. And really kind of suited for what we're doing here. We need another color though. Okay, I just mixed in a little bit of the ivory black in with that. We'll see what happens here. I think I want to bring it just a little bit through here. Maybe up through here a little bit. Oh, I kind of like these sort of marks we got going on here. Let's put another, let's really load that up. Maybe I need a different brush. Hold on. Okay, we're going back to the dagger so we can get like a thin line and then make it fatter and thinner. I did water it down just a little bit more. Okay. Let's just do like some light washes through here just to kind of finish it out so it's not just sitting there. Let's come in with a palette knife. Let's look right back in a little bit. Then we'll dry this and see where, you know, I think we need some, before we do that, let's get some more of that vine blue down here a little bit. I didn't do very well on keeping the white space, did I? I did not. That's okay. We're going to take some of that away. I'll pull it down just a little bit so it feels like it's a different layer almost. I like those scratchy marks we made in there. Okay, I'm going to dry this and then we'll come back. Okay, I've loaded up my big cat's tongue brush here with some more of the grapeseed. I'm going to put a mark through here. I'm really happy with how that's going up there. So what happens if we just make a big swathy mark? It looked a little too boring, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I just made it darker. Okay, I'm just going to make a mark through here with the cherry pit. Make sure everything's covered in some paint. Okay, we need to sort this out. I think we need some white up here and bring back some of those lighter areas. Okay, let's come in with the Caran d'Ache Monocolor 2 in white. kind of giving a blue effect there, which is nice. The paper is a little damp still, which is okay, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this better already. The paper that I'm using is a little off-white, so it's kind of given that energy. Yeah, I like it better with the white. It's kind of interesting. It feels a very almost translucent going through there. What if we took, maybe not the brush, let's do our smaller brush here and come back in and maybe smooth it out a little bit. I do want some pretty bold lines coming through here too. Oh yeah, I think that's working. I could be blind. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, now we need to bring in some more color. I'm going to use our lovely stamp that we used the other day with some black. And I'm just going to put some marks through here, I think. This is a Neocolor 2 on this stamp. We're getting a little wet. And we're going to... I don't want it too uniform. So I'm thinking just like a little bit of bold texture. Oh, it's not enough color. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, what else? I think we need some more white. My white crayon's getting a little blue. Let me clean that off. Okay, so I've got some Neocolor of the white here on the deli paper. I'm gonna make some marks through here. Oh, that didn't work. Interesting. I thought that would work. Oh, it's working. It's just kind of hard to see. It's not quite what I wanted though. This is some Lyra white on here. Let's see how that works. Sometimes the Lyras work a little better with this technique. Yeah, the Lyras are a little, I don't know why, but they seem to work a little better with what I'm trying to do here. Not with the lines, but with just scraping in texture a little bit. Oh, I like that. Those are fun marks, I think. Yeah, I like that. Maybe some over here, possibly. Let's do. Oh, it helps the other right side. I like that. That adds some texture. That's nice. Okay, with the Pit Pastel, I'm going to add a mark coming through here. A really bold black mark. Okay, wet my paper down a little bit here. I'm going with the tinted charcoal. Such a went. Just want a few marks through here. Not a lot. Just some. Add some texture down there. And spritz. Let me let this dry. And then we'll see where we're at. Okay, I did add a little bit more of the tinted charcoal coming through here. I forgot to record it. My bad. Let's come in with more of these subtle Caran d'Ache lines. Well, those are really subtle. I feel like it's picking up more than it's laying down. Let's try this. Yeah, it's just really hard to see. Interesting. Really like this. These sort of marks kind of like almost striations a little bit. Ooh, that was a good one. I'm trying not to get carried away with lines, but you know me. I think these little pops of white down here at the bottom are really adding something, like some depth. Interesting. I like it. Put a few more over here. My paper's kind of small. Okay. I feel like I'm almost done here. What do you think about it? Let's go in with our Derwent pencil and make some just marks through here. Marks that you probably will never see far away. Just to give it a little movement, a little something, something going on. Okay, I think I'm done. I feel done. Let's look at it with a mat. Okay, here it is with the mat. I like it. I think for a monotone, only black painting, I really like how it turned out. I think the texture was key. I think these textures down here are fabulous. I love the aqua pasto and the lines that we created with that. I like the white crayon marks that kind of got chunky. I don't know what those look like to me, but it just adds some texture. I like the white in the sky. I was a little nervous about the sky, actually. I thought I was really screwed it up, but it looks okay. Like it looks like it belongs there, like it's not distinctively different. I think it has a lot of good depth. I like these little muted cherry pit black marks that we have here that almost look sepia. I like the tinted charcoal kind of flowing through this way. I love the white marks. Like I think the white marks through here kind of add something to it. I really like this little piece back here with this little blue. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I think that you could definitely paint with black if you use it in the right way. Will I be making another one? Probably not. But it was a fun experiment. It was fun to try because the blacks are so varied, because you get so many different tints of black. I think you can really do some interesting work. Now, the challenge would be if I only use one black, which is never going to happen because I can't just use one color. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And we'll come back next week with another, or this Saturday, with another video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.